lot of people have been asking me, Tro, is it possible for Crow to hit a $10 mark in 2024? And today, man, that's what this video is going to be about. Me talking about, is it possible for Crow to hit $10 in 2024? Now, that's a big jump. And I'm going to tell you why I believe Crow will eventually reach $10 in the future. So we're going to dive into it. We're going to talk about this and much more. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. I'm going to continue to bring Chronos content each and every chance I get, because Crow is one of my top crypto picks for 2024, and they continue to build each and every chance we see. We see how Crow continues to really operate around the world, man. I'm talking about getting all the necessary licenses to do business in all of these different jurisdictions. We're talking about really building out the infrastructure on the blockchain and really expanding its footprint. And that's the major thing in the crypto space. So we're going to dive into it. We're going to talk about it. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications. Also, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I got to let you know, this is not financial advice whatsoever, guys. This is just me personally talking about the cryptos that I invest in or I find interest in. So always make sure you know what you're investing in and have conviction in it. Now, let's get straight to it, man. Chronos Crow. This is going to be a really heart-to-heart video, guys, because a lot of people continue to say Crow can reach $10, Crow can reach $20, and they're just throwing numbers out there like crazy. And I just want to be more realistic with you guys. Do I believe Crow will hit $10? I do believe it's possible in the future. Just because of everything that they are currently doing. They offer so many different rewards. Like I said, with the licenses around the world, we just seen them get a South Korea license passed, and a lot of exchanges cannot operate in South Korea right now. We see Coinbase not able to do so. Binance is getting restricted in a lot of jurisdictions, and we love to see that for Crow, because now we are really expanding our footprint around the world. And with all of these different licenses, yes, right now, Crow price isn't being affected about just too much. But once we actually get into a deep bull market, I do believe Crow will absolutely take off, just because they are able to really have all of these exchanges and just expanding their worldwide footprint. And that's going to be something big, especially if other exchanges cannot operate in these different jurisdictions. So that's my number one reason, just being able to operate. But something else that's big with Crow is the marketing behind the project, man. We starting to see Crow everywhere. If you go to, Yahoo Finance, you see a sponsor ad by crypto.com. If you go to any crypto video, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a crypto.com app. If we go to, the Lakers arena, or where the Lakers play, it's the crypto.com arena. On the Philadelphia 76ers jersey, it's crypto.com. If you look in a UFC ring, we see crypto.com. So crypto.com is really doing its number when it comes to marketing around the globe, man. And I think that's a big part in it too, because if I see crypto.com everywhere I go, where am I going to go to buy crypto? And not only that, they offer so many incentives to actually use the platform, unlike other projects or other exchanges. Coinbase has something similar, Binance does too, but I think crypto.com really gives the users incentives to actually buy Crow, not just use the platform, but buy Crow. We know about the tier rewards. So the tier rewards, pretty much every tier you go up, or every level you go up, you're going to have to own more Crow. And with that, we know they give trading rebates. They give more incentives when you get referrals. They give higher referral numbers or higher referral payouts. They also do things like, once you reach a certain amount, you're able to get Visa cards. And when you get these Visa cards, you have to lock up a certain amount of Crow in order order to get all of the rewards or all of the perks of that specific card. So that's something else that's very bullish about crypto.com that I very much so love. I love to see them with the making people really use the platform and really build out there. And also, I love the fact that the blockchain is still building. Now, it's been some problems with the blockchain. Don't get me wrong, gas fees are extremely high, but they just passed this new upgrade that pretty much lowers the gas fees and makes it easier for the user to use the crypto.com app. And if we continue to grow with the crypto.com app, something else that can transfer, more people to use the DeFi side of things is the DeFi wallet. Now, the DeFi wallet makes it easier to connect from centralized things to decentralized things. And I'm talking about, really just the actual app where you can buy and hold cryptocurrencies on until, the real ethos about what crypto is really about, and that's DeFi. And we can really get into some of these crypto projects early just by getting onto the blockchain and also earning more yield on the blockchain than you would on a centralized entity such as the crypto.com app. So that's something else, man. They make it so easier to get onto the DeFi side of things, bridging people over from Web 2 to Web 3. And that's something big, especially as crypto continues to grow. I do believe the first mover, whoever can, really make the transition from using a centralized entity to a decentralized blockchain is going to be a winner in the crypto space, because nobody has done that yet. Nobody has really put a product out that makes it so easy to transition from those two things. Now, Coinbase is doing it with Base. They have the Coinbase app and they have the, Base blockchain. So they are competing with crypto.com, but I love to see that because crypto.com is really putting out a lot of things to compete with Coinbase. And in my personal opinion, they are putting out more marketing than Coinbase, and crypto.com just has that name that makes you want to go to their platform to buy crypto. Also, in my last video, I talked about how crypto.com has now surpassed Binance as one of the top exchanges when it comes to volume in this past month in the US now, not worldwide, but the US. So that's something else that's big, because Binance was previously a juggernaut when it came to the volume pumping in the US on crypto exchanges. Well, now crypto.com has surpassed it in this past month. Now, will they continue to hold it up? Only time will tell, but at the same time, we love to see that for crypto.com, because Binance was killing the game, and now crypto.com has stepped in and taken over when it comes to volume. So all those things I said, it comes to say this: will CRO hit $10 by the end of 2024? Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you why, it's not possible for the end of 2024, but it is possible for the lifetime of CRO. I do believe CRO will be a juggernaut in the future, but $10 is a far reach. And let me just show you this chart real quick. Let's talk about it. Let me see. So we can see right now I'm currently on coin or market cap of. So when we can see CRO with the price of BNB at all-time highs. All-time high BNB was at $110 billion. CRO right now is at $4 billion. So that's a little reach, man. Anything is possible in the crypto space, of course, but that's a far reach, and that's only giving us $4. So I would say around that $10 mark, we're looking at what, 300 million or 300 billion rather, somewhere up in that price range to get a $10 CRO. So we will have to have $300 billion in market cap. And I do believe that can happen over time if crypto.com continues to brand itself as it has been doing. But right now, by the end of 2024, I don't believe we'll reach a $300 billion market cap. Now, 10 billion, I would say maybe even 20 to 30 billion is very much so possible. Maybe even farther than that, maybe even 50 billion, because we know how these crypto super cycles work. And crypto.com is really preparing itself to handle all of this bullish things that's going on in the crypto space. We know prices are dropping right now for some cryptos, but I still believe it's still super early. We have yet to have the Bitcoin halving, and we know what usually happens around the Bitcoin halving, but that's not the only bullish news for the crypto space. We know about the Bitcoin ETFs, man, and it's a lot of money being poured into those. And I do believe eventually people will start to see, hey, Bitcoin has ran this number, but we see all these other altcoins are absolutely killing the game as well. So let's take some profits and put it into some of these altcoins. And that's just my personal thesis on that. But I do believe it's still super early in this bull market. And we are starting to see, a lot of people get into the altcoins after the Bitcoin halving. And that's what usually happens. So that's my video. Just had to give you a breakdown of why I believe $10 is possible for CRO in the future. Maybe not this cycle, but it is possible for CRO to hit $10 in the future, especially if they keep building out their infrastructure, continuing to really market themselves as the #1 crypto exchange to go to when it comes to trading, getting perks on the cards and all these different things like that. And if they continue to really list new cryptocurrencies each and every chance they get, I do believe CRO will hit $10 eventually in a crypto cycle. Maybe not this cycle, but one of them in the future. So crypto Tro, that's my video for today. I'm out of here.